I forgot it's either one or the other. I even went and bought me a new microscope or microphone today. We'll have to set it back out of the way. This is a nice one. If I'm going to use my phone, can't use it. Because for some reason or other, the phone won't turn all the way down. What's everybody doing? Dreadful. Look, there's Keith and Tupac and all kind of y'all showed up. Before we even start. Get up there where everybody can see what I'm doing. Who you making breakfast for? You ain't down at the soup kitchen trying to cull a herd, are you? I know it ain't gonna be nothing, but that was so pretty. So what's everybody been up to? I had to go to court today, overrunning 5 mile an hour over. Had a new sound showed up in the car. Ended up being the motor that switches the little vent from fresh air to recirculated air. And usually it'll run long enough to move that little flap from one side to the other and then it shuts off, but it won't shut off. And I'm kind of trying to figure out what that noise is and wasn't paying attention to the speed limit. Like a pretty rough die chip. Got a Mad Stacker popped in. What's up, bud? Over here playing with some quarters. See if I can't find something worth more than a quarter. Some of these rolls had some real nice looking enders on them, so I'm kind of hopeful about them. I got 4 from one of the convenience stores, another 5 from the bank. Hey, and right there it is, Matt. I just got to get it. Just got to get it packaged up. And I'll tell you something I found the other day that I had never seen. Get it out there in the light a little bit, dumbass. It's a 1945 Canadian V nickel or V cents. Yeah, gotta have them order. You gotta have all that stuff in order. My daughter found a 1980 Balboa dime at work the other day. I wish I could manipulate the light and everything on this thing once I'd started StreamYard. Yeah, some of these is going to have probably a lot better chances than others because, like I said, when I started taking the rolls out, I noticed that there was a lot of new looking enders. So maybe we'll get some Salt River Bay W's out of here or something. Something worth keeping. Got 5 rolls from JW and I've got I think 7 or 8 of the spitting horses there, Tupac. I got probably 5 or 6 of the extra claw. I found what I believe. What's up, Jonathan? I found what I believe Nerd Analyst was referring to as a snowy roof. I've got it over here somewhere. I'll get it out in just a second. Let's figure out how to do a roll, show a few things. I have really been wanting to show one of the things that's coming up. I've actually got another one out of this series, but the other one that I've got is there's 4 zeros in front. It's like 8,400 and something of this run. So it's really cool to have, 2 from the same run, and these are like 3/4 of the way up on the scale. There's only I think 650,000 of these star notes made. It's got a couple little wrinkles and spot. It ain't perfect, but it's pretty good. And coin hunting couple. I got a did I put it back in here so I could if I put it back in here? I don't think I did. Oh look, I'm finna get whooped by a package. No, I did not. But 100 likes giveaway the other day. It's always cool getting stuff from Andy and Nate. I have got, I think there's like 5 of their stickers there. I'm really aggravated. I got that microphone and then I couldn't get the phone to go all the way muted. Got something from Lambo the other day. I don't know if you guys have ever got anything from him or not, but I was really excited about getting his channel stickers because, that's a good size one there. That one's pretty cool, about average for most channel stickers. And then there was these 2 placemats he sent. These things are massive compared to the other ones. It is still cool, none the same. I've got more plexiglass over here I need to get set up so that I've got more room for all of them out there, but those are just awesome. And that size, that's cool. Yeah, placemats. I got, oh yeah. Now, this is actually what I had ordered from, or not actually ordered. He had them on was doing a little bit of an auction, and I wanted that one, and he sent these along with it, a couple of 1944s, Mercury dimes. Honestly, I hadn't even checked the mint on them. Philly. Yeah, I loved that thing. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I want that one. A couple of Philadelphias. Yeah, but that thing is just. Now, my cousin has kind of. Oh, wait a minute. So there was a 1957 Canadian dime, or quarter I picked up the other day. I think that one's 80% silver or something like that. All right, I'm gonna lose sound for just a minute, but I got to have more light, so I'll be right back. I'll still be right here, but give me a second. I got to fix the lighting here. I mean, you guys, I could still turn that thing on. What's the new mic sound like? I haven't had a chance to mess with it any. Speak of the devil. We was just showing off them what I was referring to as placemats of yours. They are massive, and I mean them's just that is way cool. But thank you very much. Just talking about that copper round and everything. And I'm trying. Okay, hold on. Well, it still didn't turn the lights. That was supposed to do it. There. How you doing, Tino? Oh yeah. So that was the Canadian. And now, if I'm not too badly mistaken, is that the die crack that they refer to as a snowy roof? I see you. I said, hey, Cimarron. Must have been in the middle of one thing being muted and another thing not. Billy. So Tupac said he went back through and checked the video or checked comments and all of that the other night when giveaway I was doing on his channel went down, and he came back and said that you were actually the winner on it. So if you would shoot me an email. And I'll get yours out to you. So what all you been up to? How we doing, Kayla? Oh, okay. I haven't checked Discord in a couple of days. Keith, and got a pretty big crowd in here today. I got another little pair of reading glasses, and the other ones I had kind of worn and had adjusted to where these are kind of pulled up, and I can't look over them at the chat like I do with my other ones. And well, I've done about half made myself motion sick over here. Had a guy come into the store the other day and told him he needed to have a mask on, and I started to take a cussing. And after he had his little rant about how he said, I got asthma and you can't ask me that. I said, I didn't ask you anything. I told you you needed to have a mask on to come in this building. And then he told me, well, I think I'll just tell you what I told him. Because as soon as all of his ranting was over and he told me to do what he told me to do, I just kind of looked at him and went, "You a full grown man. Did you really just tell another full grown man to perform fellatio on you? Because I mean, I didn't know that about you, dude. That's a lot to unpack. You know, you probably ought to go ahead and go." And as always, it usually ends with everybody in the store in a riot laughing, and one guy extremely mad and ready to fight, which I don't mind them. I kind of enjoy that. The bigger they are, the easier it is to pin them in something. You know what I mean? We had a big inspection the other day. Luckily, I didn't have to be there. Got me JW pulled me a 74 DDO last night, or 74 DDO uh, out of some rolls that I bought. What's up, Pammy? Had 3 days off this week, and I slept for 1.5 of them. You know, I'm gonna mix this up a little bit because it's been two of them rolls in a row. We might have some of the Rockefellers coming up. I just found one of the Enders there I didn't see before. I think. Yep. She's home. There he is. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor.
Anything like that?
Why does it
What's
look
up, you
like
sexy?
the telephone guy's in the middle of the Blair Witch Project?
Oh man, that's because we're driving. We got my 2 kids. Oh man, hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. Hold on. I think I screwed up again. Let me see. What happened? Am I here?
Yeah, I see.
Oh, did I fix it? Oh, all
Possibly.
right. Well, how are you doing, Big Country? How you been, buddy?
I feel like I've been beat repeatedly with a wet sock.
Oh man, that sounds like I don't know if that's like I don't know. That could be kind of interesting. No, we got
Did she say?
I got 2 sick
Did she
kids.
say what kind of wet?
No, she said she should have went.
Oh, I thought she
Well, we
said.
got. Well, we gotta go. We gotta go get these 2 guys here tested. Oh, look at that guy right there. God, look at that dude over there. Look at him. What's
Long
going
time
on,
no see,
Mr.
buddy.
Ron?
What's
Long time
happening?
no see. I'm
Oh,
on.
no, we got. What do you think?
Got me,
The
got me
youngest
some new
one
clothes.
in curl.
Oh, hey, look, that looks like a wet sock that you can beat Big Country with.
That's so hopefully I won't burn my hands up.
Oh man, are those the Harbor Freight ones?
No, these are Repico Forge Well gloves. They're up to almost 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, supposedly.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
I bought the
Harbor
one.
Freight
I bought the
ones,
ones
they
from
specifically
Harbor
on them
Freight.
not
They
to
do
use them
good
for anything
stuff.
hot.
Yeah, I've had a couple pairs, and these are the next step up. So we'll see how these work. The last ones, I keep burning my index finger.
Oh man. Well, keep your index finger out the metal.
It's not in the metal. It's going when you go in there to reach for other stuff. Pull out. I don't have tongs or nothing. It's like I'm just using a giant pair of channel locks.
Man.
Yeah,
So
fun.
So how you been, buddy?
I've been busy as hell, but doing all right.
I can't see.
And don't look. I got them. You in my way.
Still waiting on my stickers. That's another adventure.
Oh yeah. I got that email, man. I didn't. Sorry, it's been my phone quit giving me notifications on emails. So when I went and looked at my emails for the first time the other day, I had like 3,000 emails. I was like, why the hell didn't you give me notifications?
I already made the video except post. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm having so he says that he shipped that they're purchased and on their way now. So I'm giving them a little bit longer before I put the video out. So, but I did make a video. Not trying to trash anybody, you know that.
I know that.
And I ain't mad, y'all or nothing. I just wanted y'all to know what kind of problems I've been having. Why you ain't got no stickers?
Oh, I get it, man. I get it. I know. I've been damn so busy, dude, and then all week it's been raining. I just can't get away from it.
There's been one of the guys. There's been one of the guys that everybody was getting their stickers from that has apparently not been real happy with the fact that everybody purchased the sticker or actually purchased the artwork and then turned around and put that artwork, they purchased it for the stickers and then turned around and put it on different merch, and he hasn't seen a dime out of this other merch that's been going around. So
well, that doesn't matter a hill of beans to me, because when I give you money to purchase artwork and provide stickers, that artwork is mine once I purchase it.
We'll be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning eating dinner.
Gotta go.
But all I've gotten so far, though, seriously, is 2 pieces of artwork that you've seen one pop up on my channel, and the other one I wasn't even satisfied with. And that's all I've gotten. So neither here nor there. I'm not mentioning anybody's names. You guys know who it is. That's all that matters at this point. If I put a video up at some point, it's because I'm thoroughly disgusted and haven't gotten anything. So it is what it is.
Sorry,
Who'd you say it was?
I didn't say who it was yet. You know who it was. You were there the night that I made the deal. You guys were. It was on TTE's on Telephone Guys.
It was Big Country.
Yeah, it was Big Country. Let's go with that. Big Country drew me. He drew me some stick figures, and he's supposed to stick them on some Avery labels and get them to me. And he can't handle it. It's just too much for him.
Hey, you mess around with me, and I'll have you some
Country, why you
barcodes
being
on
such a
some
dick
porn.
all the time?
I mean, all I wanted was on Avery labels too. I wasn't even asking.
Oh man, that's crazy.
No, I miss hanging out with y'all though. It's been so busy at work, it ain't even funny. And I had a week off vacation. All I did was work around the house, get things ready for fix the roof on the barn, do some melts, things like that.
Well, just opened one of those rolls, and they were all Philadelphia Salt River Bays. So me getting all excited about the Enders just shot me in the foot. That was just one roll. Maybe there's some other ones in there. I was like, damn, guys, why did everybody get so quiet?
Yeah, I'm over here running my mouth, and next thing I know, I'm sitting over here going, "Where's everybody at?"
That's what I said.
That's all right. But no, I was saying, what was I saying? That was some sort of lie. I know. No, I was on vacation last week, and all I did was work around the house and do some melts and make some videos. I did manage to get me that V75 mint coin, the ASE.
I actually, JW pulled a 77 or 74's DDO, 74D DDO out of one of my rolls last night. So,
Oh, nice. That's good. I don't have a lot of those, but like I said, I'm more of a stacker kind of guy. I don't know what I'm doing with this other ASE yet. I haven't 100% decided. I might try to find somebody who wants to trade me some silver for it, but I'm not trading it 1 ounce for 1 ounce. That's for damn sure.
well, a 74 DDO, I mean, it's actually, if it's just like a generic round or something like that, no real kind of whatever you'd call a premium on it. They're actually worth around $40 to $45.
Yeah, that's a good hit. Definitely a good hit. So anyways, I'm just waiting for my son to get home, and we're supposed to all run out and grab something for dinner because we didn't feel like cooking today.
We used to talk about having to test out your oven mitts and everything else, and then I heard that chicken in the background. I thought, well, you should have probably started sauteing that a couple of days ago.
Oh, that little guy, that won't no chicken. That's a little bird who's a loudmouth. He that little bird right there. He's not much more than a snack. He ain't worth plucking him.
One of them survival situations you wouldn't even worry about,
No, I'd let him be bait for something else. He ain't good. I saw somebody eat in one of those survival situations to eat a bird his size one time, and it looked like a joke. They said it was like 35, 36 calories or something like that. Yeah, that basically like a chicken nugget.
Well, I mean, in a situation like that, I am at least getting it in a pot with some kind of roots and maybe something that looked like a carrot or potato or something, some kind of wild animal.
And I'm fishing with his innards. I get you. Yep, and I'm fishing with his innards. I get you totally. So how's everybody else in the chat doing today?
was watching something the other day, and this guy was, one of them out in the middle of the jungle, surviving, building a hut, and all that other stuff. And dude had been kept going back to these couple of trees where these great big green worms were at, and he grabbed
There you
him
go.
7 of them and take them and build him a little fire and cook them up. And then he found sweet potatoes. And he took the sweet potatoes and kind of cooked them a little bit, and then took a rock and shaved them off, mashed it all out and everything, and made him a couple of patties. And the little stove that he had built, he laid a rock across the top of it, let it heat up. And he put the little worms on one side and the little patties on the other, and let them sit there for about 30 minutes or so cooking. And then he took the worms and packed them on top of one of the patties, and took the other patty and put it on top.
Had him a
And
hamburger.
it said something about a worm burger, and my daughter was sitting behind me going, "It's a McDouble. It's a McDouble." And then I
All
waited a
worm
couple of
patties.
seconds. I waited till he took that first bite, and I went, "No, it's not." I mean, you could just see it on his face. He was like, "It's still a damn worm burger."
Still tastes like worms.
She's sitting behind me going, "It's a McDouble. It's a McDouble."
What kind of coins did you get from from work today?
Oh, I actually haven't been working for, let's see, I got to go back tomorrow and had 3 days off. So
Oh, you ain't gonna know what to do with yourself.
I had to go down to the courthouse today, and it was a bit of an adventure because I had procrastinated and had to go get my driver's license and be over at the courthouse to show proof that I had driver's license.
Whoops.
Really aggravated because I went all the way up by our insurance company to go in and get a copy of the insurance, because the officer wrote me a ticket for no insurance. And as I go to get the registration for the car out and everything to make it easier on them, when I flipped the paper out, the insurance card the cop overlooked fell out of the registration paperwork.
Oh, love it.
Yeah. Got me for 5 mile an hour over, and still cost 150 or 154.
Oh, they got you for 5 miles over. That's that cop right there should just
It was 13.
Oh, it was 13. Okay, then never mind.
Notice
That's
I
okay
didn't make that really loud.
It was edited.
No.
It was.
You're editing it for TV. I got you.
Yeah. So I get down there
Oh,
to the
man.
court and everything. I got down there at about 9 o'clock in the morning. They go through everybody that they've got on the 9 a.m. docket, and there's a couple of us still sitting there. And the judge goes to calling, people up to, what's your name? And she gets to me, and I tell her, and by this time, I guess it's the prosecuting attorney, whoever it is, the guy that's standing there that keeps handing her all of her,
Right.
envelopes that's got everybody's paperwork in it. He is ready to go for lunch. And she says, "What's your name?" And I tell her, and she looks and she says, "Oh, well, you're not supposed to be here until 2 p.m. And guy says, "All right, well, we'll get to that when we get back from lunch." She said, "No, it's the last person in the courtroom. We'll go ahead and take care of it now." I mean, you can tell he's here early and trying to, to be on prompt about this to get it taken care of. Let's go ahead and get him done. And the whole time I'm sitting there going, "Please don't look at the issue date for that driver's license. Please don't look at the issue date for that driver's license. Please don't look at it." Because it was like about 20 minutes before I had walked in the courtroom that morning. So that would have just blown her entire argument about me trying to be ahead of the game.
Yep.
Oh, am I taking it with you?
Later, Billy. Alrighty. So,
I'm in
anyways,
the yeah,
yeah, it's been
the
kind of
guy,
quiet here lately.
even with
None
all
of
them
us really
birds.
doing much. Oh, not on me to my house. My house is never quiet. I got more chicken running in my backyard than most people have in their freezer, and I got goats too. It's never quiet at my house, but that's what makes it so peaceful at the same time.
Archaeology. Yes, I didn't notice. Do you have guineas?
No, 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 no. I have neighbors, so I can't have guineas.
I was gonna say that's what you need. Get you a couple guineas.
No.
The
A
grass
friend of
moving
mine
is
up in,
waking everything up.
oh yeah, well, I got a dog that does that, so he's a loudmouth. The deer will run by the fence and he'll bark them all the way across. A raccoon will come by and he'll bark it. It's his job though, but a bunny goes hopping three houses over and he's barking at it. He's one of those. So I don't have to worry about anything getting at my animals because he's definitely gonna run them off. And it would be a big thing that would have to take that would want to tangle with him too. So he's a Great Pyrenees, Great Pyrenees, yeah.
Man, I have been watching oh, active self-protection. I don't know if you've ever
Right.
watched any of this guy's videos or not, but I had heard him use the term several times and did not quite understand what he was talking about until I was watching one of the videos where you see the bad guy point blank take it in the chest and you hear and he took the room temperature challenge.
He's now adjusting to his new temperature of room temperature. Nice. The room temperature challenge. Game over.
Yeah,
I like that.
I thought that was funnier than hell.
I like that. I definitely like that. I got one of them CHC things too. Just happens to be sitting right over here. I wonder if the coins are still out here. I know I didn't put them on my spreadsheet yet. My last set of rolls from them, I got like a 40 something Canadian dime, Indian head penny. That was like a half ounce. 'Cause I got a small roll. I got that $25 one. And something else. I don't remember what the nickel was. I don't think it was the Buffalo. I'm not sure. It might have been a Buffalo. It's either Buffalo or V nickel. I don't remember off the top of my head. All right. It sounds like my son just pulled up, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here so we can go get some grub. I might pop back in later.
I'll probably be here for a little bit. I gotta figure out why the chat don't want to keep up.
Well, hey, pizza guy, how you been? I ain't seen you in a while. There's archaeology. He's in there. Hey, archaeology. And hey, Dreadpool. I ain't seen you here, or there, or anywhere. I've been, like I said, that's probably just me though. All right, look here, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy Big
Behave.
Country. Nice seeing
See you
y'all.
in a while.
Yep, I'll be back later. Bye.
Later, bud. So how you been doing, pizza guy? I've been working quite a bit. Oh, I just noticed you answered Caleb. It has been a work type place. Everybody want to call in and I just don't get that. I got too many bills to pay. I can't be calling in all day. Bear with me just a minute. The chat is getting on my nerves. Not you guys as in the chat, as in it keeps stopping and come on. There goes the choo-choo train. You can't hear it near as much now though. Let's see if that makes it a little easier for me to keep up with chat. Just pop it out and put it over there. Because the other one ain't moving. Denver Salt River Bays look pretty mean. Nice and sharp. I've got something going on with my chat to where the only person I can tag is the person who owns the chat. If I go into the participants list, it only shows the chat owner or the channel owner. Yeah, about 4:30. I will be at work, bud. Yes, Lambo. If you look up in the top right corner of the chat, those three little dots. If you click one of those, it will bring down the people that have talked within the last, I think, 5 minutes in chat. Now, I'm expecting it to be delivered here within the next few days. But if you have something with an HDMI port, as far as like a television or something like that, Lambo, there's a computer that's called it's a Raspberry Pi, but it's called a Pi 400. And I mean, dude, it runs off the same thing you charge your phone with. All you need's, it has two HDMI ports on it. I ordered one the other night. I'm expecting to be able to have it's all in one little keyboard. And I'm expecting to be able to have it sitting here with the HDMI running to the 55-inch I've got over here to my left, plus the 42 that I've got here in front of me that I use as a regular monitor. And that way I can take and use the laptop that I've got, because the case is busted on it. I can't really move it anywhere. Oh, gotcha. But the laptop's probably just going to be for streaming. That way I can set it off to the side, use the microphone and everything that I bought today. I actually bought a pretty cool adjustable camera mount too. And it was $0.25, but got the base of it here. You spin this up and down to tighten it down where you need it. And it's probably got 2 feet of. No, Dripple, I haven't caught up with that one yet. I got a few of them. Later, bud. Oh, I started to talk about this a while ago. Anybody old enough to remember the Challenger? I would actually, that's one that I'd email RFT. That would, yeah, Rob Finds Treasure, maybe Nerd Analyst. Everyday Opportunity would be a good one to ask about that one. Mikey. I guess I should actually tell who I'm referring to. A couple of commemorative coins from the Kennedy Space Center. And that one's from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The last one I got over here, it's more of a local thing, but the Kentucky Wildcats, I'm not really a big sports fan of any kind, but This is a commemorative coin for in the Basketball Hall of Fame for Adolph Rupp. We have an entire arena. That's the way to do it, Mikey. Actually, my cousin got it on a some kind of an online auction. Got that one and the other 2 coins for me. And no, you can't have it. If it hadn't been a gift from him. Looks like the same old caca. Oh, there's a couple of different tones there on some new ones. Might get lucky. You know, there's going to be one of them days come soon where you're going to pop the top on that and wish you got it when it was fresh. Mom and Dad got a 6-pack of some commemorative Cokes that they had out, and Dad put one of them on top of the entertainment center. And they was in the middle of something one day doing something, and Dad grabbed it, wasn't even thinking, pop top on it. He said, damn, that Coke done got hot. Oh my God. Like it broke his heart when he realized he'd popped the top on that Coke. Somebody got a little greedy. Really been a busy couple of weeks at work. Every time you turn around, we got one that wants to take time off and, you know, puts the rest of us in a bind. And I thought we was supposed to had her trained and shipped off. And then we had another one that decided she wanted to quit and take off out to Arizona. I think's where they went. And I just don't know if she knows how much I just appreciate all the wonderful headaches left behind. The guy that come in cussing and hollering the other day in the middle of him going off, me telling him he needed to leave. The other manager that was on shift decides to start trying to get on to me about saying something to him, and I kind of snapped. Yeah. I find a lot of them. It must be good. I keep doing it. I tried to get on here when I noticed that there wasn't nobody else hammering about. Hard enough for me to get people in here to watch anyway. Oh, let alone competing with some of the bigger ones. And I'm pretty sure there's probably 4 or 5 I'm not sub to that's all streaming right now. So. Nice and shiny Weir Farms and Salt River Bays. But I wouldn't mind even finding some, well, any W's. Find a couple more of them 2017s I haven't got. Yeah, I quit watching RFT streams a while back because I mean they changed up the way they had everything setting, and you know to me it looks like they dropped the quality on the camera they were using or something. And like you said, they 600-700 people in chat, it flies by so fast it ain't funny, and there's no way that they're actually being able to properly interact with their fan base like that. So I mean, I watch a few of the the videos that he puts out and stuff, but I haven't watched an RFT stream in a while. I was looking through all of mine the other day, and I've got like Linus Tech Tips and Austin Evans, a couple other ones because I like keeping up with as much of the computer stuff as I can. And they were streaming the other day, and I'm watching or on my subscriptions, I had like 6 streams in a row, and it was like 14 watching, 16 watching, 32 watching, 146 watching, 315 watching, 17K watching. And I'm like, how could you even keep up with that as far as trying to interact with people in your chat? 17,000 people. You're turning 20. And I guess if I'd have done it like Mom did, I could have celebrated my 25th birthday or 21st birthday 25 times now. Oh yeah, I there for a while. I told Tomahawk to leave me out of the giveaways and stuff because I was starting to feel greedy about it. I hit it, like every time he had a stream, I hit. There for a while, he would stream every night, and I was trying. I just hold on to him till the end of the week. Does anybody know when the last quarter is supposed to be released? The Sawgrass or whatever it is. Heard something behind me, kind of panicked a little bit, and it was just my daughter grabbing the bag of candy. You get the feeling that these are all going to be Philadelphia's. So I had to take my daughter to the hospital for a sleep study. And I go down to the cafeteria to get a cup of coffee. And when I get down there, there's a roll of quarters in the drawer. And I had a roll in my pocket. I had just walked a couple of blocks down to the bank and got like $50 worth. Searched those, didn't find nothing. And the woman is like, "Oh no, I can't accept those." And I went, "Okay, you can't accept 40 quarters for 40 quarters. They're in a roll. There haven't been any taken out of it. I just want to know if I can trade you this one for that one." She calls the manager of the cafeteria. Now, granted, this entire cafeteria is about the size of both of the bathrooms in the hallway at my store. And he says, "What's the problem?" I said, "Oh, there's not a problem. I was just simply asking if I could trade this roll of quarters for that one." And he says, "Oh, we're not going to be doing that," and raises his hand to wave somebody else over. And when I turn around and look, he has asked the security guard to come over. And for that split second, hey, if we're going to call security, let's call all of them. And I'm looking him dead in the eye and then just went, "You know what? I'm sorry. You've caught me on a bad day. I did not realize that this was going to cause you to have to bring in a 3-person brain trust to figure out. I simply wanted to trade 40 quarters for 40 quarters. If this equation is a little too hard for you to understand, then maybe we should just skip it and not worry about it." And he looked me up and down like he was sizing me up, and I went, "Son, I manage 10 times your complex every day like a cakewalk. I don't understand what the problem is. But as I said, if this is above your pay grade, let's not worry about it." Well, about 2 hours later, I go back down there to get another cup of coffee, and there's a different girl running the register. And I'm like, "Hey, can I get that roll of quarters?" And she said, "Sure." So I got the roll of quarters, and as I go to leave back out, I am looking across the deli display case at the manager as he looks up at me, and I hold this roll of quarters up and start going, as I'm walking out the door. Like, "I got your quarters any damn way." The security guard walked up to me out in the hallway and went, "Dude, about earlier, you will not believe the idiots that they hired to work in this place." He completely understood what I wanted and didn't see a problem with it and didn't know why the other guy did. But yeah. The look on his face when I went, "Why don't we just go ahead and call all of them?" He thought I'd stuck a taser to him. Looked like he was about to wet himself. Like, if we're going to call security, hell, let's call all of them. I should have known. It was all glitter. On brand new shiny quarters. And I see 2 or 3 of them in there that look different, but I ain't getting my hopes up till I get to them. Rockefeller, Rockefeller, ha, 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 damn it. Later, Mikey. I shall be over there shortly. Only got like 3 rows left after this. I just wanted to get on here and jaw for a few minutes. I was real happy about work the other day because I got there at, I got there at 3 o'clock. Which one? The one I was talking about. Keep in mind, Dreadpool, a lot of the times when I'm talking, the stuff that comes out of my mouth, I am just as surprised as y'all are about. Oh, thank you very much, sir. The Sawgrass is released on November 16th. See? And you wonder why I tell everybody you one of my heroes. You was Johnny on the spot with that shit. Billy, in that case, I would have bought the cheapest thing I could have found in the store and handed them the roll of quarters. I gotta tape the ends back shut on them. If I don't, the change machine at work will roll them around until they come apart. I guess we'll just go with this. So, I've got to go back by the store. I meant to go back by there a while ago and forgot about it. But I found 2019, like 3 of the spiral bound red books for I think $2.99 a piece. And I've been debating on going back and getting them and just doing them like giveaways. Because, I mean, they're still 2019s. And it does give you some kind of a idea on mintage and stuff like that, even though it's a little outdated. You don't have stuff on the new one. But thought about getting those and doing them as giveaways. You don't have a red book, Dreadpool? Okay. Well, how are your eyes? What's up, Kellen now? Oh, great. Why do I hear hissing now? Okay. Well, I was going to keep this for myself, Dreadpool. But with your eyes not being too good, well, I guess I have a follow-up question to that. Hold on. I hate not being prepared. Jeez. Oh, I'm sorry. They have the 2018s. Now, there's that one. And like I said, Dreadpool, I was going to keep this one for myself. But I do believe it might be something that you could use a little more. Would this be something that you would use? I mean, it's like a damn atlas. I'll be over there just shortly, Kellen. Well, where'd he go? Was he playing hide and seek or something? What's he doing? Yeah. I don't think we've got a Hobby Lobby within 50 miles. Ow. Dreadful. I have cheap birth control goggles to help me read any of those that I've got. Um, that thing is a really nice large print. And to be honest, it was $6. It'll cost me more to send it to you than it actually cost me, and I don't mind that. That is something that I know that you will actually use, and I don't mind it a bit. That would, I mean, we're gonna call it early Christmas. Do you have a red book, Billy? We got one of them new kind of like, I guess, kind of like Big Lots places here called Ollie's. I went in there the other day and they had a bunch of them. I've got I actually have a 1983 red book. Across the street, hush. I don't think he quite understands the. Is yours a hardback, Billy? All the blue ones that I have found have been hardbacks. Man, I swear. Well, that might be something I might want to Google. What's the difference between the blue book and the red book? Later, Kayla. Don't you go over and be gallivanting around on one of them other strings. Well, that's a good thing. A worn book means it's been enjoyed. Last roll. I think I'm going to see if the wife will take me out to dinner. I'll try to behave as little as possible. Right. Well, you know, if you watching YouTube, you can still be out gallivanting around and taking care of a puppy. So you might have to work on better excuses. I'm just saying. Yeah, I've said it quite a few times. The only W's that I have found, the roles that they have been in, have been mostly uncirculated, but we'll say 15% of them will be circulated coin. Those have been the ones that I have hit on the hardest. Oh, believe me, Dripples, just as soon as I'm done searching through these quarters, they will be going right back to the bank or up to the store to be sold to the change machine or something. A little bit of an extra claw there. Not enough to worry about keeping. That fella started hollering, "I've got asthma, and you can't ask me that." And I was like, "I didn't ask you anything." My cousin was like, if people like that wore masks and said, "I've got asthma," nobody would bother them. If you had on a mask and said, "I got asthma," we'd know not to ask you about that. That one I found there earlier, it was a really good one. But like I said, that makes like 7 or 8 of them I got. I got a bench. I don't know if I can get that thing out. You look at that side. Well, that's all my quarters. I was hoping them fire engine red birth control goggles would help, but they didn't seem to be no luck. I guess I'm fitting to head over there to Pammy Jones for a little bit and aggravate a few of them there. I appreciate y'all coming over and hanging out. Dreadpool, shoot me an email. It's got your address and everything in it. We'll get that taken care of. Billy, if you want one of them red books, like I said, I believe they had 4 or 5 more than big red books. Yeah, there's some of the Mount Rushmores I have found. I think I got a couple of them stuck back over here. But they are like really shiny, almost proof-like. Isn't that kind of like writing it on the bathroom wall, Billy? So that's a yes, you do want one of the large print ones? I know there's lag there, and it, yeah, kind of was to the bathroom question. The cool thing is that place is right next door to the post office. So, all right, cool bean. Um, so I can actually just go over and grab a couple of them and go right over to the post office and send them straight to y'all. Might as well go ahead and get telephone guys package together and send it to him too. I gotta check and see. I think he's got a red book. His eyes are still good though. He don't need one of the big ones. All right, then. I'm gonna get off here, and I love y'all. I miss y'all where I don't get to hang out as much, and I really wish we could. But work, work, work. And y'all know what comes next. At least make a valiant attempt to behave